So can you tell me, how did you hear about the Safer Chemicals Healthy Family Stroller Brigade?
I think I can speak for both of us. We both had a patient that we took care of in the hospital whose mom was very involved, or is very involved in the environment and things that go into our products and the things we eat. And so she had introduced us, invited us to come along because she knew we had a general interest in it.
So why are you going? What do you hope to get out of the day, and what are some of your expectations for the event?
Yeah, I hope to, this whole topic is something that a lot of people don't know a lot about. So we find that us being nurses and caring for kids that have numerous types of chronic diseases and being exposed to numerous types of chemicals, whether it's via medical devices, IV tubing, that sort of thing. We care for sick kids every day, and we see the effects of toxins in the environment that are put in everyday products that most people don't have a clue about. We see kids as a result of a lot of this exposure. So we see the heartbreak of families and kids being sick and the effects on families, and that's why I think we're both here today, to let people know, make them aware of more of the things that are hurting kids and families.
Well, and also too is we see patients all the time with cancers, and we have young kids and babies who are born with cancers or shortly thereafter, and that shouldn't be happening, and what's causing it and what can we do to prevent it.
And is it starting from in utero, when these babies are in their mothers and they're being born, and then shortly after, the big question is how are these young, newly unearthed children already developing cancers and that sort of thing. So is it starting from prior to conception? So.
Right, because a 4-year-old shouldn't have a chronic disease.
Right.
So can you talk a little bit about personally, why are you interested in this, and kind of how you, feel about this issue on a personal level?
Well, I can speak for me. So along with being a nurse, I am a mom, and I have a son who at one point was diagnosed with ADHD, who doesn't have ADHD. We cut out certain dyes and products in our foods, and it totally reversed his symptoms. So that alone, plus I have an autoimmune disorder that, autoimmune disorders are highly linked to foods and toxins in our environment. And then also being a nurse and seeing our kids exposed in these chronic diseases. I mean, kids shouldn't have chronic diseases. So what can we do to help prevent these?
And kind of the same for me. I'm not a mom, but simply my love for kids, and being a pediatric nurse for almost 10 years, that's all I've done, and I just love children, and it breaks my heart to see the constant exposure that the kids face every day, mainly because of lack of education and people just being unaware.
So you're both nurses, so why do you think it's really important for nurses to be going to DC and talking to their, congressmen and women? What is the role of nurses in this issue?
Well, I think, as a nurse, we take care of people. We help them. We're supposed to be helping them through a disease process or helping them to get better, and we're using things that are causing them to get sicker. And so making the awareness to our senators and to people in general of, what could we do and what can we limit to help kids get better and prevent them from getting sick or having any future repercussions of, the diseases.
Yeah, that's it. We need more research done on products that can simply help and not hurt the kids that we care for.
Great. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Look forward to going with you next week.
Very excited. Yay.